So this recipe I'm excited about because I love crab and it's fresh and delicious.
Yeah, it's amazing. And we have Dungeness, Pacific Northwest. I mean, that's our crab. Coming from back east, Maryland, blue crab we used to get, out of Montauk and New Jersey. But today, Dungeness, and it's really
fresh
it's
and in
amazing.
season.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This is a bechamel sauce or bechamella.
Yes.
So basically is a roux that thickens up flour or cream.
I always say cream sauce. Right?
Yeah, a cream sauce.
Yeah.
And then basically some bay leaf. There's some onion in here, a little bit of nutmeg.
Oh, you put nutmeg in
some
yours.
Szechuan
okay,
pepper.
all right.
All right, so that's gonna be kind of, we could do it like that, be nicer. This is kind of gonna be the core binder.
Okay.
All right, and this is going to allow you to also not put too much mayo or cheese. Now I use a little bit of Old Bay mayonnaise, and we saw that with the fried artichokes. We could just repurpose the spoon.
Absolutely.
We don't want too much in there because it is strong.
Okay.
And I feel the reason I use the bechamel on a larger ratio than the mayo, which is traditional in the crab dip, is because the mayonnaise tends to make it a little greasier.
Oh, really?
Okay. As it gets hot.
Okay,
So,
nice. And there's a lot of flavor in that, what you did, the bechamel
yeah,
sauce.
there is. And then, some green onion doesn't hurt.
Oh, nice.
And Old Bay, you have to be careful because Old Bay does have salt to it.
Okay, good to know.
And Dungeness crab meat, especially when you're using processed or pasteurized,
Right.
sometimes you have to taste your crab meat before you use it because it has different salinity content.
Exactly.
Depending
Okay.
upon the season, depending upon who's packing it, how it's packed, some in cans, some in plastic boxes. So you toss that together. So then basically what we have here is the finished product. And again, you could we're using this beautiful Staub
nice.
cast iron
You like
Consuela.
that, huh?
Yeah. And basically,
Can I just fluff it?
you can fluff it.
Okay.
Just get
Well,
that
you
one.
don't want me. I don't want to fluff it because it's got a great crust on it.
Now, there's a couple ways you can go about this. Some people like to put a little breadcrumb on top. I don't. I think if you bake it and you have the bechamel in there, it'll bake up nicely, and you can get a
What
nice
gave it this crust?
Well, that's some of the cheese. The Velajac cheese is
Okay,
in there also.
okay.
That's part
Which is
of the bechamel.
Okay.
So this basically, I'm sorry, is more of a Mornay than it is a Mornay sauce than a bechamel sauce.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That looks beautiful though, and
Yeah.
I really do love. I really do love how you have that great crust on it. What am I trying to say?
And then again, that's okay. I get tongue-tied when I see, melty crab, hot crab.
I
dip.
do. I'm like, oh, this is one of
Yeah.
my favorite dishes, and I love. Do you serve it like this in the restaurant?
We do it like that, or we do it either if we do it for larger parties, we'll put it in a larger Consuela, or but at home you could.
I like that.
Yeah, or you can even, you know what? You could make it into if you have a large family or you're doing it for a crowd, put in a large cast iron,
Sure.
throw it in the oven,
Absolutely.
and then put it out on a trivet or on some kind of towel and let everybody just
you're
get
good to go.
involved. And this is a rosemary ciabatta, or some people would call it, but this is more of a ciabatta than a focaccia.
Here, I'm going to give you some advice from my aunt.
Okay.
My Aunt Catherine she was Northern Italian.
Okay.
You go to a restaurant and they serve bread at the table and it's not warm, you can tell the type of restaurant.
Of course.
Do you agree?
I absolutely agree.
Now, it's been in my mind since I was a little girl. Now, every time I go to a restaurant and the bread's cold, I'm like,
This
oh.
would be such a different product if it was cold or room temperature. I mean, it being warm, it's tasting like it's fresh out of the oven. It's
Being
crispy.
warm, it
Being
means you
it's-
love your guests.
Yeah, you love your guests.
You love your guests.
absolutely.
Come on in and eat.
Yep. All right.
I love the onions on top. I like how you did that. Is it really hot?
Very hot.
Do I have to be careful?
I'll be careful.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
It's good.
Oh, it's delicious. You
It's
say
good.
it's good.
It's good.
I think it's delicious.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Cool.
Salud.
Salud.